Here we go, getting ready to connect for our 5 o'clock at Live at 5 show. So bear with us while we get the feeds coming in. So how is everybody on this fine Tuesday? Tools, tips, and technologies. I like that. So got some news going on in the background. But to do it yourself or not? What do you guys think of the sound quality? Let me know also in the chat. Hello there. I'll wave back. Here we go, we're coming on now. It's nice to do the show when there's still light out. All right, here we go. And hello, South Florida. Welcome to another live edition of the Real Estate Show. Hello, and hello to all of Real Estate America from coast to coast, wherever you are. Welcome to another daily edition. We are heard live 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, right here on WWNN Money Talk Radio. That's 1470 on the AM dial. That's 95.3 on the FM dial, and also at 96.9 on the FM dial, just to name a couple of the radio stations. You can listen to all of these or any of these just by looking up on one of the portable apps on your smart device, the iHeartRadio app, the TuneIn app, the Spreaker app. That's just three of them that I like to name off the top of my head. You can take us with you on the go. You can always also check us out on our website, our main website at automaticlandlord.com. That's automaticlandlord.com. Go to the top of the page there where it says the Real Estate Show. Click on the Listen Live if you're there either at 8 o'clock or at 5 o'clock. That's PM Eastern Standard Time. We got a super show for you today. As always, our mission here on the Real Estate Show is to educate and empower more Americans to own a piece of the American dream. That's real estate, for those of you who might not know. But we talk all things real estate, from our Mondays on a Mission, our Tuesdays tools, tips, and techniques, our Wednesday midweek report, our Thursday about the money finance edition, and then our Friday wrap up. And we'll be opening up the lines on Friday, something new that we're doing in September or December. And that is opening up the lines to some live call-ins on our Friday happy hour edition at 5 o'clock. So lots of different reasons for you to tune in. We hope that you'll bookmark, save, like the button on our Facebook page. That's right. We're also live streaming on our Facebook. Whether you have a Facebook account or not. If you don't, it's facebook.com/The Real Estate Show. If you do have a Facebook account, then all you have to do is go to your Facebook account and then look for The Real Estate Show. When you see the black and red and white logo there for the radio show, you'll know you're in the right place. You can listen to us live when we stream live at 5. You can also go down in chronological order as we archive each one of our shows up there on our Facebook page and now also on our YouTube page. So first of all, I want to say thank you to all of our listeners as we now start to go the final stretch. Can you believe it now? Less than 15 days left in the year till New Year's Eve. And here we go into the last half of the last month of the year. And we got a lot of stuff coming our way. We got a very exciting new year. Now that we've got, the Great Recession out of the way, now that we've got, hopefully we see a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel with the vaccine, and perhaps the pandemic will lighten up a little bit as we get into the first quarter of 2021. Hopefully by June we'll be back full speed ahead. Those are my wishes for the new year. But regardless of what happens in the new year, I've already stated here publicly, we went through a period now of self-assessment, of setting up goals and designing plans. And we made our own declaration here. We are going to put 100 new homeowners in 2021. We have big plans. We're going to put 100 new first-time home buyers in houses, regardless of your situation in credit. And that's what I'm going to talk about today in our tools, tips, and techniques. Big, bold statement, but I'm going to show you how we're going to back that up and what we have lined up here, uniquely here with our team at the Real Estate Show, which, by the way, means that in the beginning of the year, we are looking for an expansion team. Whether you're licensed or unlicensed, if you're moving about and you see real estate out there, you're eligible to be part of our team. We're building a team. One of the things that we've been talking a lot about, and in fact, let me go ahead and remind you that not only do we have our 5 shows at 5, we have our 5 shows at 8 p.m. We also have a number of special in-depth workshops. These are free in-depth workshops where we go into the nitty-gritty of what we're talking about, and they are available to our listeners. And here's how you get your own special invitation. All you have to do is text to 561-861-2366. That's our own private real estate show dedicated line, 561-861-2366. Go ahead and plug it into your phone. Write it down, save it, tattoo it on your wrist, because what we're going to do is be giving you from time to time over the next year. Today, right now, we're going to give you the word credit. Text the word credit if you want to come to our free workshop tonight, live at 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's 4 o'clock for you out there on the West Coast. That's 6 o'clock Central time and 7 p.m. here Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to go into our credit accelerator workshop. And as I mentioned, because this has become such an integral part of our show, we are looking for an expansion team. So if you ever looked at ways of making a little bit of extra money, whether it be on a part-time or full-time basis, let us know. Go to the automaticlandlord.com and say, I want to come to your expansion team. And we're going to talk more about that. I want to have a one-on-one conversation with you about that and see what kind of a fit. Now, not only are we expanding our credit department, we're expanding our real estate investment department, looking for more properties. And we're looking for people out there, scouts, bird dogs, people who are out and about. This is what we're looking for. And so if you want more information, if you want to come to our workshop tonight for starters, again, type the word credit, text it to 561-861-2366. Now, we always start our day off with the quote of the day. And this one here is by Thomas Jefferson. What I value more than all things is good humor. And I thought that was a good one, a very appropriate one. Obviously, first of all, because he's one of our great former presidents. And now as we round the corner, we're looking now a little bit more than a month away before Inauguration Day. I had a conversation today with one of the great big REO companies. And they're all, again, on sort of this pause until they're talking about January 5th because of the runoff election still pending in Georgia that will determine who has the majority in the Senate. The House is already pretty much determined. The presidential outcome is pretty much determined. But who knows, right? There are a lot of things that can change. I have learned to take nothing for granted and to basically learn the rules of the game and play the rules better than anybody else out there. And that's what the Real Estate Show here is all about. Now, when I talk about playing the rules better than anyone else out there, what I'm talking about, for example, remember our big goal, our big, hairy, audacious goal for 2021 is to put 100, and we will document, and we're going to keep a counter as we go on, starting off in the new year. That's roughly 10 per month that we have to do. So we're going to count on your help. If you know somebody that is coachable and cooperative, but has been struggling to be in a new home and you believe they deserve, remember, our mission is to empower more Americans, put deserving families in affordable homes. And so we're going to go through the process of figuring out what is affordable for that family. And then we're going to help them to find a home that fits both their budget and their needs as a homeowner. Now, of course, it has to be something that is reality based, right? You can't expect 6,000 square foot house for $1,000 a month. I can tell you, nobody can create absolute miracles, but we're going to put people who are able to afford a house payment into a house that they can afford. And sometimes it might mean a little bit of compromise, maybe a little bit of, not everything that you wanted. But here's the thing. If you're serious, and now I'm going to talk to two sides of this equation. Side number one, the homeowner that wants to be a first-time home buyer, is that you're going to want to pay attention to this show. Send me your information. Go to automaticlandlord.com and then type in the conversation box there at the bottom of the page and let me know why we should work with you, why you're going to be one of the 100. Now, we're also going to talk about, and we'll talk more about that partially in today's program and throughout the coming shows, where we take real estate investors. Remember, we talk about there's 3 different ways that you can get involved in real estate investing. Now I'm talking to the other side of that coin, the real estate investor. Now you can do it yourself, and I'll tell you that there's more information on this show, on this website. If you go back and listen to all of our shows, as we cover different things from different angles, whether it be the financing, whether it be locating properties, qualifying properties, doing valuations of properties, and so forth. This is a way that, there's 3 ways to do it. One is that you can go ahead and research all the information, listen to our radio show, go back and listen to our past radio shows, and find out from our Automatic Landlord edition some of the things that you should be doing as a real estate investor, and do it yourself. We're here to help and support you. The second way to be a real estate investor is what I call done with you. And that means that you want the assistance, the help, the coaching, the mentoring of somebody that's been in the business for 30 years, that's bought tons and tons of real estate, negotiated, closed on many properties, still owns properties today in this environment, post-recession, post-pandemic, and can actually show you what is working in today's market, not what worked back in the 80s or back in the 90s. And that's done with you. And if you're interested, again, go to Automatic Landlord and say, I'm looking for some done with you help. If you're interested in not being involved in the day-to-day operation and not getting your hands dirty, swinging a hammer, lifting a paintbrush, or driving around looking for properties, but you want it done for you, well, that's the third way. And we can help do that as well. And there's lots of information that we can help you. But it starts by getting on our list of when properties come about. Now think about this. There's a homeowner that wants to be a homeowner, can't go to a conventional bank, but an investor comes up and buys the property for them. And once the right pieces are put in place that secure the investor and that allow for that homeowner to be able to get into the property, now we're talking about a win-win situation that is really a win-win for everybody. It's a win for the homeowner. It's a win for the investor. It's a win for the community, because you know that homes that have the pride of home ownership are better kept, more valuable homes. It's good for the city. They have a better tax base, more reliable tax base. It's good for the state and it's good for the country. All the way along, it's a win-win. Our goal is, which is why we want to make sure that we make a 100% difference, 100 new brand new home buyers in 2021. That's a pretty bold statement to say, but we're going to do that, and we're going to show you as we go along and do that. So it's going to be a win-win for all of our listeners who are going to have a huge, great education listening to that here on this show. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. Then I'm going to break it down. I'm going to go into a little bit of the tools and the techniques that we're going to be using to reach that goal of 100 in this coming year. So don't touch that dial. You're listening to The Real Estate Show. My name is Eric Willner, and I will be right back. Anna and Junior, John Tesserin, how are you guys doing? John Brown, the best handyman in town. How's the North Lauderdale project coming along? I want to get with you on that one. We've got Alexandra Fasano joined. We got Marianne. Good. I'm glad you got that link. And so I'll see you there at our workshop tonight at 7 p.m. That's great. Mike Beggs from Visalia, California. The garlic capital of the world. And then I'm just seeing the reminders of tonight's Inner Circle call. That's tonight at 9 o'clock, so that'll be good as well. Looking forward to that. The Inner Circle. Who would like to be part of the Inner Circle? Those are investors that are doing well. Those are investors that are real live, practicing, active, and successful investors. December 15th, by the way. Can you believe that? December 15th. Hey, Sam, how are you? Long time no see. Hope everything is well for you out there in California. We got a bunch of Californians. We got West Coast of California. We got the West Coast of Florida with Marianne up there in the Tampa area. Oh, we have our Canadian parts as well. Nice. Nice. And Brian, Southern California. So it looks like we're on the verge of a new stimulus package. I've got my fingers crossed. I wish we could have a little bit more influence on what they do for landlords. That's the one area of the package that I'm most concerned about. And from what I saw, not real happy with how they're addressing that issue there. So we'll see that tomorrow. We'll have more coverage, and we'll go more in depth on the updates for the COVID relief / stimulus bill. Whether that addresses back mortgage payments, back rent payments, student loan payments, et cetera, et cetera. Rio checking in, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, saying that it's hot as can be. They're in the summer. They're in the opposite season as we are here in the United States. Can't say I really mind that heat. Alan Knight, greetings, my friend. There's a wave to you, my friend. All right, we're coming back. Hey, there's Alex Youngblood. And welcome back. For those of you just joining us, you are in fact listening to The Real Estate Show, South Florida's #1 program about real estate, America's longest running daily radio show about the topic of real estate. My name is Eric Willner, and I am your host, as I have been since starting this radio show back in 1999, just to give you an idea how time flies when you're having fun. And here we are in the second half of the last month of 2020. I know for some of you, it's goodbye, good riddance to the year 2020. But I'll be honest with you, and we've talked about a lot of this here on the radio show, that 2020 has not been all bad, and hopefully you've taken advantage of some of the positive outcomes. The massive technology advancements made much more popular to many more people. I mean, the idea of being able to work remotely is now, I think, entrenched, and it'll never go completely back to where it was, opening up some great opportunities for many people, and I think for also a lot of families out there. It's going to make some big changes in real estate, and we talked a little bit about that. We'll talk more about that in some of the coming segments here on the Real Estate Show. The opportunities that it's going to create with sort of the rotation in the residential and commercial markets that are going to take place. It's not if, it's just a matter of when. And obviously, settling all this transition from 2020 to 2021 are going to be key components of that. But I think once we get a good picture of where the U.S. government's direction is going to be, which we'll find that out, I think early, sometime in January, I would say early the first quarter. But the first quarter is going to be a key determinator of what the overall economy is going to be. But then once that is said, like I said, it's up to us to create our own economies here in this marketplace, and that's what we're going to do here. And like I said, we've already stated our big bold goals here on the Real Estate Show. And you say, Eric, how are you going to put 100 new first-time home buyers in a home, regardless of credit? I'll tell you, we've already talked a lot about our credit workshop today at 7 p.m. If you want to attend that workshop, there's still a couple of spaces available, but they won't be for long. What you have to do, and this is prior to this is for our live at 5 show. Those of you who catch our 8 o'clock show will not be able to attend that because the workshop will already have taken place, because it takes place at 7 o'clock tonight. If you want to attend, if you want the free link for our listeners only, then text the word credit to 561-861-2366. Now, as I said, bad credit or no credit will not be the obstacle that keeps someone out of their house. No problem. We've got you covered. And if you are coachable and you are cooperative, we will change that bad credit or no credit to good credit. Check out how. Come to our 7 o'clock Credit Accelerator Workshop. And like I said, we're looking actually for a few of you out there that might not only want to improve their credit, but might want to make a little bit of extra money on it as well as that. We're going to talk about that towards the end of our Credit Accelerator Workshop today. So that is going to be there. Then and that's today, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Low down payment or no down payment. That's the other big obstacle that we get from first-time home buyers who think that they can't buy. But believe it or not, there are grant programs and there are down payment assistance programs. And we have literally a small library of those programs. And that's why, like I said, we're looking for coachable and cooperative candidates to be first-time home buyers, to be part of our 100 goal. And we will help you. We have the access to the down payment assistance programs. We have a number of grant programs. Heck, there's even a bank, believe it or not, a bank that you all know the name, that is giving $7,500 for closing cost assistance and up to $15,000 in an additional loan for first-time home buyers. And so if you had that knowledge, if you knew someone who could find the right property, who could find a way to improve your credit enough, and who could find the down payment money, well, then what is the problem? What is the problem? That is what we're going to do. So your path to home ownership is right here on the Real Estate Show. And that's why I would really appreciate more folks share the Real Estate Show when we're on live at 5 every day, wherever you're watching us or listening to us right now, whether it's on our Facebook Live at The Real Estate Show, whether it's at our website at automaticlandlord.com, whether it's automaticlandlord.com. Barbara Simon, how are you? And Silvana, how are you? And check in with us. Stay in touch, but get us more likes. We need to get the algorithms to spread the word more so that we can reach our goal, which helps these great people reach their goals as well. That's our mission. Remember, to educate and empower more Americans to own a piece of the American dream. Well, that's it. The music's coming in. That means I'm on my way out. We'll be back again, same place, same time tomorrow, live at 5, and once again at 8 p.m. That's Eastern time, right here where you saw. So until then, this is Eric Willner signing off. Drive safe. Wash those hands. Make it a great day. Bye-bye. Drop the mic. Thank you, sir. Love it when a show goes right without a hitch. So hang up there. Disconnect from the radio show. Brian, I'm going to say goodbye to you over there. Love it.